Is there a difference between self-esteem and self-image? And if so, can it be changed? Let's find out in this video. My name is Janet Riney and I am a quantum change coach here to educe, elevate and liberate your mind to live a life you've yet to imagine. Let me ask you a question. When did you first learn to compare yourself to others? No, really, when did you first start noticing yourself comparing yourself to others? I don't remember exactly when it first started, but what I do recall is when I'm scrolling through Facebook sometimes, looking at pages of friends and family, and you know you've got groups of women and you can see a picture of a woman who's more or less your age. I can't help but compare myself to see if they're fitter than me and if they're healthier than me. But then not only do I compare myself, I then start judging myself, which can be a slippery slope to low self-esteem and low self-image. What's the difference between self-esteem and self-image? Well, in a nutshell, self-esteem is how you feel about yourself and how you think about yourself. You can have a positive self-esteem where I say I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm phenomenal, all of those wonderful things. And also you can have negative self-esteem. We can say I'm stupid, why can't I do this, I don't deserve these things. So self-esteem is how we feel about ourselves, whereas self-image is how we see ourselves. And that again is another interesting concept because it's how we think and how we perceive ourselves. And sometimes it's how we think other people see us as well. But that's for another blog. But in essence, it's how we see ourselves physically. So when did you first learn to compare yourself to others? See, in the world of personal development and self-growth, you can get into a trap of, I'll be happy when I've lost all this weight. I'll be happy when I get this job. I'll be happy when ad infinitum. We begin to compare the lives we have now to the lives we think we should have, the ideal life. In doing that, we forget to appreciate what we have right here and right now and start to chase the perfect life. When looking at self-esteem and self-image, rather than looking outside and comparing ourselves to others or what we think we should do or where we should be, it's first to look within. Look at our true soulful, spiritual nature, which is our true essence. See, when we begin to learn about our true nature and living from our soul, then you put less importance on what others think and even what you think, because you remember it's a thought-created reality. So how do we stop this comparisonitis? First of all, realize your self-image and self-esteem is a construct. How we see ourselves and think about ourselves is personally based upon the thinking we believe to be true in the moment. And see, comparison to others and of others is that we think we should do and what we think we should have. But all of these things are our own personal thoughts and views. They're not universal truths. And when I'm speaking about a universal truth, it's when everybody sees a certain thing and sees it in the same way and has a similar experience. In recognizing self-worth and self-image and that they're personal constructs, we can begin to question the truth and validity of those thoughts and realize they're not true. Returning to source. See, when we begin to realize and recognize our true nature, our true selves is spiritual, and that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, then we start to look to the essence for truth. Rather than look outside, we look inside. We start to see our self-esteem and self-image of just thoughts. When you start from a place of truth, in your true essence, you can still have the thoughts of your image and self-esteem, but it doesn't hold the same meaning and emotional tension for you. So in conclusion, when we start looking at self-image and self-esteem, are they different? Yes, they are different and yet so connected and so related. can have a direct impact on our lives if we just look to them. But when we start to look to our true source, to our true nature, that's when the magic happens. If you'd like to know more about exploring and rediscovering your true nature, click the link below. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care. Bye.